What's good, everyone? Tonight's UFL game. The game is at Cotton Bowl Stadium in Dallas, Texas tonight on Saturday Night Football. We got the Canton Legends playing against the Dallas Steers. Cotton Bowl Stadium in Dallas, Texas, and the Legends are 10.4-point favorites to win the game. And the over-under on total points scored, I believe, is 64.5 points, 64.5. 64.5, so. Well, can Dallas, even if Dallas doesn't win, can they at least cover the spread? Or can Dallas even win the game? But here, everyone is betting probably on Canton win game in that scenario, but we'll see who will win. Of course, yeah. And of course, but yeah, I mean, uniform for the game. We'll just have to see who wins.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this battle between division rivals from the AFC North. Dallas squares off against the visiting team. And let's go to the field for the coin toss. See how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Taylor is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by number 84. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Scan the defense quickly here. Nothing's open downfield. You're going to look by passing to one of your backs.
The lone setback, looking upfield. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receivers. This is such a quick release. Just where anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked. This gives the defenders less time to react.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Mark comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
2nd and 1 coming up. The home team with a 4-man front. Hughes stops him. Just a simple run through the middle.
Don't let those guys intimidate. Get out there and run it down their throat.
Reed, the lone setback. Give it to the halfback. Hayes is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
You're going to see a good play by the corner right here. He reads it, and right there he makes a solid tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. Takes off. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
You put the ball around. Make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver. Let's go, man.
Reed, the lone back, to carry it. Great fake. Pressure coming. Brings it down, looking to run. He did his best to make something happen there.
Yeah, but the defense contained him. There was no way they were going to let him out. They got...
Knight will try to put them ahead with his field goal. He got everything behind that one, and it's good. Coleman kept downfield. This one is handled by Hayes. Hayes has a nice return. Taking it back to the 27. Ball on their own 27. The visiting team with a four-man front receives the handoff. Watt makes the stop at the 35-yard line.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
Bradley in the backfield. On the move. Knocked away.
Rivers
With the coverage.
Rivers on the cover. Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver. All right, here we go. Let's go. Defense. One more, fella.
The visiting team come out in a nickel tackle. Closing in. Throwing on the run. Randolph records the tackle at the 40.
The key here is to step up in the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Pressure. Looking comfortable in the pocket. Looking for something long. What a catch. Marsh makes the tackle. Airs it out and picks up a big first down.
Yeah, it looked like the quarterback and receiver had that one together. The defense lined up in man, and the offense went vertical.
Right, we split better. He gets the handoff on the delay. There's no what a collision. Williams is there for the tackle. Brandon running hard, going right through the arm tackles. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown. The visiting team line up on 4-3. Nelson makes the stop at the 11-yard line. He just barely finds his way past the mark. They're 11 yards away from the end zone. Keep the throttle down. The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Showdown.
He pumps his way through the middle of that line. He's able to run straight ahead into the end zone. Watch it here. The blockers create a creep. He finds it, and he's throwing on his way to set. Better kick it here.
Yeah.
The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Should be a return here. From the 5-yard line. The offense goes back out to the field, and they're picking up a field goal on their last drive. Ball on their own 21. The blitz is on the run. He finds his man. The receiver with a lot of open room, and he ducks out of bounds at the 35.
The result of the play is a first step. You've got to take what they're giving you.
All on the 35-yard line.
Here we go!
only one man back. It's the call. And he's ridden out at the 39. Reed picks up a couple on the delayed handoff. It's second down and 6 to go. The home team with a 4-man front. Number 22 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Style is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. He attacked the middle of the defensive line and got just what he needed. Ball on their own 47. The home team line up in a 4-3. Under pressure, throws it, drops the interception. Hughes got his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
They'll go for the shotgun. With the pass, almost intercepted. White was the intended receiver on that play. Almost was there on the cover. From the gun. With the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. They'll spot him at 28-yard line. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
It's a blitz. Rolling out to his right. And it's complete. Hart is there on the stop at the 16-yard line. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and the first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming.
Reed, the lone back, looking to run it here. Great fake. Throws on the run. And this pass is complete. Touchdown.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Knight will be kicking off. And he got all of that one. A great pick. This one is fielded by him. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed the touchdown. Ball on their own 23. The visiting team with a 4-man front. Rolls right. Throws on the move. What a catch. Randall comes up to make the flag. At the 46. Nice ball going to the air and that'll move the chain.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
So at the end of one, the score is 10-7. Teams has for sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The visiting team come out on a nickel package. With the throw, pass ball's incomplete. Right was his intended target.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Drops back, steps up into the pocket. Has time, rolls right. Fires this one deep. He has it. Now he's there on the stop. That was the coverage he was looking for, and he sends it deep downfield for a long completion. It's first and goal at the 2. The last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Keeps it, and they're in. Touchdown. The defense wasn't quick enough reacting to the quarterback, and so he kicks it into the end zone.
And that's exactly the kind of thing that can happen when you're trying to go with man coverage down near the goal line. The defensive backs are all running after the receiver. And if the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback, he's going to make the play himself. And that's what happened. You better kick it here.
Taylor comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye in the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
From the 11. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. The home team come out in a nickel package. They'll go with a play fake. Open field, and he's going to run. Number 23 records the stop at the 41. So he scrambles his way past the first down marker.
Now, he's not shy about taking off if he doesn't see anything. You can see why right there. That was a heck of a run.
Only one man back. Pass play here on first down. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. This one is spotted at the 45. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Wallace from the shotgun, going to the air on first down. He'll take off. He has some room, and he ducks out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Here's what happens. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Looking upfield, White is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Reed, the lone back. Pass play to the right. And he goes out of bounds. Reed, 17. Great run there on the first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. They'll bring him down at the 15. There's 3 tackles so far for him today. Ball on the 15-yard line.
All on the 15-yard line.
The home team cut out in the 4-3. Setting up play action. Nobody picks up their tight end. Hart is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line. Good lead on that play, so they drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
The home team with a 4-man front. Pressure coming, so a fly to the end zone, almost picked off.
Yeah, if he could have come up with that one, not only does it take away the scoring threat, but it gets the ball back for your offense.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. The field goal is his second of the day.
Give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it in the end zone every time.
This one is fielded by Hayes.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
Ball on their own 37. Only one man back, going to the right. They'll knock them out of bounds at the 40. Bradley picks up some tough yards there. 2nd and 6. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Great move to get through. And with the stop at the 47-yard line. Carr fighting for yardage that time to give her a little up a nice game. They line up in the I formation. Tanner comes up to make the play at the 48.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, you can get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Closing in.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get
That
rid of
much
it.
yards.
If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away, hold it, or pull it down quickly. The pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Fires this one deep. Nearly intercepted. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
And he's a great cover, but the ball should have ended up in his hand, not on the turf.
Andetta comes into the game for the punt. Number 84 into return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Okay, let's check out both teams' starting lineup, starting with the Canton Legends. Quarterback, Jameer Wallace. Running back, Deshaun Reed. Fullback, Lawrence Vickers. Wide receiver, Adrian Jenkins. Wide receiver, Jermaine Green. Tight end, Ricky Ward. Left tackle, J.J. Griffin. Left tackle, J.J. Griffin. Left guard, Derek Beal. Center, Irving Lowe. Right guard, Marcus Lane. Right tackle, Sam Otto. Left end, Cornell Nelson. Right end, Floyd Lott. Defensive tackle, Wesley Matthews. Left outside linebacker, Brian Randolph. Middle linebacker, Kurt Williams. Right outside linebacker, Joseph Rivers. Cornerback, Jamarcus Tanner. Cornerback, Melvin Marsh. Free safety, Ted Hardy. Free safety, Jed Eaton. Strong safety, Melvin Mack. Strong safety, Adrian Jenkins. Place kicker, Sean Knight. Punter, Trace Douglas. Kick return, punt returns, Joe Vaquez. Kickoff special, Sean Knight. Long snapper, Derek Beal. Right, third down running back is Deshaun Reed with the option of Troy Hennies and as a short yard runner because the Legends have 2 running back system. So now the Dallas Steers, quarterback PJ Wright, running back Paul Bradley, fullback Phil Caldy, wide receiver Jimmy Wright, wide receiver Evan Bryant, tight end Rod Shelton, left tackle Daryl Madison, left guard Steve Bender, center Marcus Jansen, right guard Martin Kennedy, right tackle Isaac Hampton, left end Earl Burton, right end Sam White, defensive tackle Andrew Stiles, left outside linebacker Reggie Morris, middle linebacker Sean Hughes, right outside linebacker Kevin Byard, cornerback Mike Haynes, cornerback Nick Field, free safety Nate Omens, free safety Antoine Edwards, Strong safety Todd McGowan. Strong safety Antoine Edwards. Place kicker Al Taylor. Punter Sean Landetta. Cornerback Mike Hayes, of course. Mike Hayes is going to be kicker return, punt returner. Kickoff specialist is Al Taylor. Right tackle is Isaac Hampton. No, the long snapper is Isaac Hampton. Third down running back is Paul Bradley. And with the option, George Norris and Martin Snell, because it's a three running back system in Dallas. So, yeah, Dallas has a 3 running back system. They use their third string running back in the second half of the second string running back.
You got to take it to him. First and 10. All on the 27-yard line.
Use the third string running back in the second half.
Reed, the long back. They give it to the halfback. Keeps his people.
Sean Woo.
He's pushed out at the 35. With the carry.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Looking to run it here. Hughes is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Okay, on the play. Throw a little play action in. That would get those linebackers on their heels.
Reed, the long setback. Great fake. Pressure on the move. It's broken up.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So 3-and-out, and they'll line up to punt. This one goes out of bounds. It may be enough time for them to drive downfield, but I'm not sure if it's worth the risk here.
If they decide to give it a shot, I'd see what I could get here on the ground. Otherwise, just avoid a safety and run the clock down as much as possible.
The backs are lined up in an I. Clock comes up to make the play. At the 4.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
No.
Slips the tackle.
Paul Bradley.
And he'll take it out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 38 makes the stop at the 46.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
Out of the gun. Good protection. Going long. Johnson makes the catch. Dixon nails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Bradley, the long setback. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm. And you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback.
Taken down
For a short
in his track.
Passing down right here. This is what it's all
Get
about.
taken down.
They'll go from the I formation. Play action. Keeps it. And he's forced out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Big run there as the quarterback runs his way deep into the secondary.
I saw the guys covering the receiver. And I saw the guys rushing the quarterback. But where's the guy who's supposed to be spying the quarterback?
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. That created problems in the backfield on that point.
You want to get your field goal kicker as close as possible. But losing yards will not help matters.
It's second and goal at the 12-yard line. They line up in the I formation, going to the right. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 8.
Need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. He's going to run. And he's
Touchdown, Dallas.
This is where this guy is so tough on you. He starts running around and making things happen. It's tough for the defense to cover receivers, plus watch his step. If you don't cover the quarterback, he gets in for the score. You better kick it here.
The extra point attempt is good.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
They'll return this one. This one is fielded by number 84. Offense takes over, and they were 3 and out on their last possession. Ball on their own 22. Reed, the lone back, setting up play action. A lot of room to work with. Hughes with the tackle at the 30. It's going to be second and just a couple after a good run.
Now what the defense has to do is get a push in the middle and get a rush to the outside and keep them contained. You got loose on that one.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The home team ahead of the visiting team, 21-13.
Three running back system. A 3 running back. Really, a 3 running back system. A 3 running back.
This one is fielded by Hayes. Dallas is looking with Golden's lead with this drive.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Throw to the back. Number 99 is there on the stop at the 17. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Williams comes up to make the play at the 16. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. Third move up and play physically at the line, come out of blitz, and play the run just about as well as any run on the defense.
Right to split backs. Throwing.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Offense just couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
If the offensive line can maintain their block.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man back on the carry. Number 99 is there on the stop.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. There are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Let's go, let's go.
Reed, the lone back. Play action. He'll take off. Wallace dives forward.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Under pressure. Throws it. And it's caught. Hayes records the tackle at the 37.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good.
Only one man back. Looking for room. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass.
Bad throw.
Pass falling to the turf, and it'll be 2nd down. Hand off to the tailback. Morris with the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your blocks, run good routes, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
Wallace with split back. They'll take off. Number 53 makes the stop at the 25-yard line.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Gets the call. Pressure coming.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunity.
Wallace will work out of the shotgun. Looking for the long completion. Goes up, makes it down. Touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progression and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
They failed to get the 2 points. This one is taken by Hayes. They'll start this drive inside their own 20.
And you hate to see that. Your kick return has to find a way to make it at least to the 20 when he decides to bring it out.
The visiting team come out of the nickel package. Rivers created problems in the backfield on that.
Nothing to keep the defense honest better than a good play action fake.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front fakes the handoff, breaking through. Matt pulls him down at the 34.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Preston, the lone back, hands it off. Williams makes the play at the 41. Preston gets his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
I want a 3.
All on us, y'all.
Little misdirection. Pushed out at the 45-yard line. Misdirection play works well there.
That worked because they got the linebackers going a step in the wrong direction. And they were a step late getting to the ball.
Mark Snow.
Out of the I formation. With the counter play.
Marshall.
Knock him out of bounds at the 39. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Williams makes the tackle at the 28-yard line. 3 times in a row they've stayed on the ground, and they have 3 first downs to show for it.
I'm seeing an awful lot of hands and hits out there on the defensive side of the
He's a
ball.
good running back.
This is what having to defend against a solid running attack will do to you. It just kind of wears you down.
And he goes out of bounds at the 20.
It seems like he's picking up huge chunks of yardage every time they hand him the ball.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Number 99 is there for the tackle. They're making it look easy out there. The 5th first down on this drive.
Yeah, and the key out there has been great play calling and even better execution. Mixed it up well, and the defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
Throwing on the run. Complete to the fullback. Randolph comes up to make the play at the 12-yard line. And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Only one man in the backfield. Looking upfield. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
It was because the defense filled all the gaps. That was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. They'll run this one. Has room. Touchdown.
Let me show you how they got in on that. The quarterback drops back the pass, doesn't see anyone open. So he takes off to the end zone, and nobody even really gets a hit on him. You better kick it here.
The extra point attempt is good. The offense with the big sink that time, successfully driving it down the field and into the end zone.
Anytime you get...
Sends it sailing. From the 11-yard line.
Kickoff return, 14 yards.
The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series.
Let's move this football.
Reed, the long setback. He'll keep it. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Here's what happens. You get a guy who can move around back there, the defense gets busy covering everyone, and you forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the home team ahead of the visiting team. 28-19. Fakes the handoff. He's going to run. Off and run. Hart brings him down at the 49-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
With the counter play. It's on the ground. The home team are there to pick it. An opportune time to cause a fumble as they halt the drive and now give it right back to their offense.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Watt is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 49. It's the ball on the counter, short gain about the yard. He gets the count. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside. Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Ball on the 50 as they get set to try to convert. Here's what both teams have done on 3rd down. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. They'll spot this one at the 49-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
I don't think you have a choice. What's the ball?
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. He signals for a fair catch. So a beautifully angled punt that goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And you won't see a more perfect punt than that. He put it exactly where he wanted to. Now the other guys are in a big hole to start this drive.
To the halfback, number 53 is there for the tackle at the 1-yard line.
When you give him a little space, he's looked pretty good. He's not finding the cutback lane.
Only one man in the backfield. Setting up play action. Launches this one to the left. Jumping and has it. The 40. Keeps his feet moving. And he's finally brought down at the 36-yard line.
Remember the fundamental, just like you practice.
1st and 10.
Here, Wallace.
The home team with a 4-man front. Tosses it left. Back breaks free. Number 22 is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line.
Run this play and finish off the drive. Find that end zone.
They've driven it into the red zone, and he can talk for some time.
It is Vegas.
Comes up to make the play. And the 11. It's room to work with on the outside. Needs 6 yards. They need 11 yards to get it into the
Vegas
end
doesn't
zone.
want to get.
They'll go from the I formation. Hayes is there for the tackle at the 7-yard line. Gain of 4. They need 7 yards for a touchdown. The home team line up for 4-3. Number 99 is there on the stop at the 6-yard line. 4th and inches coming up here. Hand it off. Trial makes the play at the 4-yard line.
They're probably looking for the run. You should throw it and hope you get a guy wide open.
Keep the ball down. He's off to the back. Number 22 comes up to make the play at the 2-yard line. And get the goal line after that run.
Being in this close gives them better options because they can run, they can play action pass. Heck, as a defense, you don't know what to expect here. You have to play everything.
Henning in the backfield. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He can't find anywhere to run today. Try and pass this one in.
It's 3rd and goal at the 5. Reed lines up behind the fullback in the eye. And the quarterback has a lot of room to run.
You're going to see what happens here. This is a bruising run. He gets it, and boom, he pounds his way in for the score.
The extra point attempt is good.
And that drive is an example of what separates good teams from average teams. Delivering when the game is on the line.
This one is fielded by hand. It's loose. The home team.
Oh, I didn't know I put that on. I don't know how.
The scare on the kickoff return, they do wind up with a football. So we have 1st and 10 here. The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Cannon comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
The visiting team come out of the 4-3. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. They'll run this one. Ham makes the stop before the 1st down is reached.
By the way,
Two-minute warning.
a smart coach would put the ball here.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive. They're going to come away with a win. Now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
The home team with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. Broken up. Number 53. And the coverage on the play.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
Dropping back. Launching the pass deep down the right side. What a catch. Number 22 is there for the tackle at the 46.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. Throws it. He's pushed out at the 40.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain. And he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Steps up. On the run. Jumps down. He has it. Down he goes. At the 23. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
The home team with a 4-man front. Stop. Makes the tackle. Gain of 4. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. And they're on the doorstep now. Less than a field goal. It's 3rd down now. We can probably have to get it to the 13-yard line. Line up with the I formation. Spins away from here. Touchdown, visiting team.
Okay, here it is. They get a clear shot of him. He keeps his legs moving, he keeps his balance, and he doesn't go down. He knows exactly how to get the ball to the end zone. These points are important. Find your target and give it to him.
Throws it. Swings it out to his running back.
Personal foul.
Oh. The under. The over.
We've got a good one going here today. Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Ball on their own 20. And they go in with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Steps up, closing in. With the pass, and it's complete. Matt with the stop at the 24. Hart, reception, and 5-yard gain. Ball on their own 24. Bradley, the lone back. Throws on the run. This pass is incomplete. The defense looking to make a big play on this third down.
Get it up! On the chin. Here we go, baby, rock and roll!
They come out in a dime package. Drops back with the throw. And he hits his mark. The 40. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
This is a guy who comes to play. And he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
Pass play here on first down. With the pass, jumps up and comes down the ball. That moves the chains with a target working against them. They need a touchdown to move ahead. Ball on the 39-yard line. Over in the air on first down. A lot of running room, and there he goes. And he ducks out of bounds at the 25. Big gain there by the quarterback to move his steps.
And what happened there was the defense was playing man-to-man. When they were running down the field, covering the receiver, the quarterback just took off with it.
The rush is on. There he goes, a lot of room to run. And he's knocked out of bounds. Number 14. Good run to move the steps.
This kind of thing is so tough for the defense when you've got a quarterback that can run. Added dimension that they have to account for.
They get another touchdown here, as in their last trip to the red zone, they can take the lead. Off his back foot. He's got it. And roll time. Touchdown. He brought it in and gets the touchdown.
Looking like Randy Moss on that one. Moss had the most touchdown catches ever for a rookie. And this young man says that he wants to break that record.
Taylor give his team the lead here in the fourth quarter with his extra point.
You better kick it here.
Taylor will break this fourth quarter tie if he can kick the extra point here. The extra point attempt is good.
Now that's big-time football. They stayed patient, looked for their opportunities, and took advantage. Now it's up to the defense to make some plays and shut them down to protect the lead.
Going with the squib kick from the 14.
The miracle at the Cotton Bowl.
What you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking. Watch how they create
The over one.
Sees his lane, makes
Or
some moves.
Steers cover the
There he's
spread.
gone. These points are important. Find your target and give it to him.
Wallace is this week's selection for Snickers' hungriest player. Gets the pass off.
So they had to go for it. They just weren't able to convert for two.
As we take a look at the success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Script kick short. From the 8-yard line.
God, precious near me. Oh, Eric Mead just going to game. He has a big arm. His arm is
Drop back a
strong.
little deeper on this play. Step up in the pocket and let her fly.
Right. Appears to have been benched for the rest of the day. Number 2. We'll get some playing time now. Going long. Goes up. Makes the Crowd leads the game. Plenty of offense from both teams. All the way to separated by less than a touchdown.
Well, the over won the game of a total of 65 points scored in the game. And, of course, the Canton Legends beat the Dallas Steers. And the Dallas Steers covered the spread. Talk about numbers. So, of course, P.J. Wright had 222 pass yards, 1 touchdown pass. Eric Mija has 57 pass yards off that Hail Mary throw. So, the Hail Mary quarterback, Eric Mija, is the deep... with strong arms. So, of course, 103 rushing yards for P.J. Wright, also with 3 rushing touchdowns, and he does have a touchdown pass, of course, 4 total touchdowns. But Martin Snell, 36 rushing yards, Paul Bradley, 35 rushing yards, George Norris, 28 rushing yards, but one rushing touchdown. George Norris, of course, Ron Dixon had 143 receiving yards, 57 receiving yards, 1 touchdown reception for Evan Bryant, of course. And, of course, Isaac Hampton had 13 tackles in the game. Very impressive, I feel like. He led the Steers in tackles that game. And, of course, for the Canton Legends, Jameer Wallace had 254 pass yards, 2 touchdown passes, 13 for 19 on passes. He really did good. And Jameer Wallace also rushed for 79 yards on a rushing touchdown. Deshaun Reed rushed for 72 yards. He didn't do much of the game. But Jameer also run the ball. He stepped up. I feel like Jameer had to step up running the ball too, and Deshaun Reed got enough handoffs too and all that. Of course, Troy Haynes had 25 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Jameer had a rushing touchdown, and Lawrence Vickers had 4 rushing yards. Our receiving core, Ricky Ward, 90 receiving yards. Jermaine Green, 83 receiving yards, 1 touchdown reception. Des White, 29 receiving yards, 1 touchdown reception. And, of course, most tackles for the Legends in this game was Irving Lowell. And that's pancake blocks. I mean, that's pancake. Most tackles, actually, Melvin Mack with 6. Most blocks in the game, Irving Lowell for the Legends, and most for the Steers, Isaac Hampton. Most blocks for the Steers. Those are blocks. Most tackles for the Steers, Reggie Morris. Okay, I got that mixed up. Yeah, most blocks for the Steers in this game, Isaac Hampton. Yeah, Reggie Morris. But yeah, I mean, Josh Rivers had 1 big hit. So did Kurt Williams and Melvin Marsh and Brian Randolph. And 4 big hits for Reggie Morris. Like, 1 tackle for loss. And a lot of some losses, I mean, for tackle for loss. But yeah, I mean, I'm out, y'all. Peace.